Today we shall see how to find out the mode of some grouped data. So to find out this, first let me take an example, then I will explain how to solve that. So first let me take the data in the form of a table. And so this is suppose there are some here I am writing height, and here I am writing frequency. Height and frequency. So height suppose 140 to 150. 140 to 150. Among this height, there are suppose candidate is number of candidates or number of students, whatever, that is 3. Next height I am considering as 150 to 160 because this should be equal class. This should be equal class, and I am taking the class interval, that is size of the class as 10. Okay, and between 150 to 160 there are 8 candidates. 160 to 170, 160 to 170, there are 11 candidates, and then between 170 to 180, there are 2 candidates. Then 180 to 190, there are 15 candidates. Then 190 to 200, there are 13 candidates. So this is data table. This is the group data. That means there are some groups. Data are divided in some groups or class. So left side column, it is representing the heights of some candidates, some people, whatever, and then at right side the frequency, that is how many candidates are falling in that class. So we are seeing that between 140 to 150 there are 3, then 150 to 168, 160 to 170, 11 candidates, 170 to 180, 2 candidates, 180 to 190, 15 candidates, and 190 to 200, there are 13 candidates. So right side are my frequency, that is how many candidates are falling in that group or class of the height, and heights are representing in centimeter. So we will solve this. We'll find out the mode of this data. What will be the mode? This is some group data, and we will find out the mode of this group data. So to find out the mode, first let me write the formula of the mode to find out the mode to find out the mode of the formula of the mode for the group data. So the formula I am writing L plus, here I will write in this way. Here I will write if I can first I am writing the formula, then I will make the font much bigger. So now F1, this is F0, and this is F2. Okay, and then it will be multiplied by H. So if I make the font much bigger, then you can easily view it. This one also I need to make much bigger. Okay, so this is here and this is here. So this is my height to find out the mode. Okay, now what will happen? So what will happen? This is the formula. Now we'll substitute the values. Now we'll write that L denotes what, and F1, F0, what are these? We'll write down that and I'm also writing that where L is the lower limit of the modal class. L is the lower limit of the modal class. Now, what will be the modal class? From these data, the class which has the highest frequency, that will be the modal class. So here I can see the highest frequency is 15. So modal class is 180 to 190. So L is the lower limit of the modal class. I am writing also within bracket the class which has the highest frequency. The class which has the highest frequency, that is the modal class. So L is the lower limit of the modal class. So here modal class is 180 to 190 because highest frequency is 15. Right. Next is, what is F1? F1 is frequency of the modal class. Okay, F1 is the frequency of the modal class. Now another thing I missed to write, that is modal class is 180, 190, highest will be 15. So lower limit, what is the limit? So here I am writing, so here L equals 180, that is the lower limit of the modal class. Now come to F1. F1 is the frequency of the modal class, frequency of the modal class. Here F1, we already know the frequency of the modal class. We have written that is 15. Now what is F0? F0 is the frequency of the class preceding the modal class. Frequency of the class preceding the modal class. Frequency of the class preceding the modal class. Okay, so if we see the table, modal class is 180 to 190. This is my modal class. This is my modal class, not this one. This is my modal class. 180 to 190. This is my modal class. Now preceding the modal class means the class just before the modal class, that is 170 to 180. So that frequency is 2. So F0 is 2. Here F0 equals 2. Now F2. F2 is, there should be some space for ease of understanding. F2 is frequency of the class succeeding the modal class. Okay, so frequency of the class succeeding the modal class. Now frequency of the class succeeding the modal class, that means if we see the table, my modal class is 180 to 190. Succeeding the modal class means the next class which is coming after the modal class, so that will be 190 to 200. So here the frequency is 13, so it will be 13. F2 here, F2 here, F2 here, F2 is 13. F2 equals 13. Okay, so F2 equals 13, right? Now the thing is that frequency of the class succeeding the modal class, here F2 equals 13. Now F2 equals 13. Now so we got F1, that is F1 equals 15, F0, that is F0 equals 2, and F2, that is F2 equals, here it is 13. So we got all our values, and another value we need to find out, that is H. What is this H in the formula? What is this H? H is the size of the class. H equals size. H equals size of the class. H equals size of the class. So here H equals, we know, 10, because if we see the table, all are equal size, that is 140 to 150, 150 to 160, 160 to 170. So if you find out the range, that is 150 minus 140, that is 10, 160 to 150, that is 10. So equal size, so class of the size is 10. So here h is class of the size and here h equals 10. So we received, I'm writing in bracket also, within bracket also, that how we are getting the size. So 150 minus 140 equals 10, or 160 minus 150 equals 10, etc. Okay, so in this way we are finding the size of the class. Alright, so all the values we have all the values. Now just we will substitute our values in the formula, in the above formula. Okay, so now substituting the above values in the formula, we get mod equals so first one was if we can do one thing for our ease of understanding. We can repeat this formula once more there. If we repeat this, I am copying the formula there. Okay, now we substitute the above values in the formula. We get, so mod equals, again I am for better understanding, I am writing, I have written the formula once more time, and then I will substitute the values. Okay, so if we put L is 180 plus so if we put then now next thing is, if we put this f1 minus f0, that means 15 minus 2 15 minus 2 Now I will make the font much bigger. 15 minus 2, it will be okay. So 15 minus 2, and here I am putting age also here, and then here it is 2 into 15, 2 into 15 minus 2 minus 13. Okay, so here I am just okay, this is the thing, and just 2 minutes. Okay, sorry for the interruption. Now 15 minus 2, so here I have substituted all the values. Now, no, not this, here. So 180 plus, we are getting, here I am getting 13, here I am getting 13, and it will be multiplied by 10, and here I am getting 15 into 2, 30, minus 2, 28, minus 13, 15. So directly I am rewriting 15. Okay. So that equals 180 plus, if you calculate this, it will come 8.67 in round figure. So finally it is coming 188.67 centimeters. So as my height was in centimeters, so final mode is also coming, I'm writing in centimeters. So this is the mode. That means, so what is the, so what decision we can reach up from this, that most of the candidates will have this is the height 180.67 height centimeter height. Most of the candidates will have this height 180.67 centimeter, and if you see, this height is falling in the modal class 180 to 190. Our final result, what is coming, 180.67 centimeter. So most of the candidates will have this much height, and this will this is my modal class, so obviously this will be under this class. So 188.67 centimeter is the most common height in this group data. So in this way we need to find out the mode of some grouped data. This is my answer. Okay, if I put a bracket, and so this is my answer actually, and that's all. Okay, so